Okay guys, so once you open up your edit page, you want to grab a Fusion composition and drag it into your timeline. Open that in Fusion. Okay, now once you're in Fusion, you want to grab a background node, connect it to your media out, decrease the alpha to 0. While having the background selected, click on this background. Now while having this background selected, you want to click on this background again. Now for now, I'm just going to disconnect this background over here and I'm going to focus on this background. I'm going to grab a rectangle over here. I'm going to set the corner radius to 0.3 and I'm just going to shape my card. Now once I've done that, I want to select this, press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, connect this over to this background over here and to the merge. Now you want to select this rectangle, zoom in a little bit and decrease the size a little bit. Once you've done that, you can go over to this background over here and change the color to whatever color you like. Or what you can do to make it look even better is change the type from solid color to gradient. And now you can make a gradient with the colors you choose. In my case, I'm going to be choosing blue. So I'm going to put dark blue over here and have a lighter blue on the right side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Shift Space and add a soft glow node. Decrease the gain a little bit, increase the glow size a little bit. You can tweak this to your own liking. In my case, I'm going to set it at around 0.6 for the gain and around 30 for the glow size. Now once you've done that, you can go over to this background over here, press Shift Space and add a drop shadow node. Now once you've added that node, you can just double click on drop angle, set it to 0, set the drop distance to 0 as well. And then set the blur to around 0.4. Now once you've done that, we can start adding our image. To do this, you want to go over to the media pool and select your image and just drag it in here. Then what you want to do is you want to grab the media in and drag it to the merge to output. What you can do now is just copy this drop shadow and paste it in here. You can of course adjust the size and positioning of your image by adding a transform node. Now once you've done that, you can select this merge, press on. Now once you've done that, you can select the merge 3, press the transform node to add a transform. And now as you can see, if we adjust the position, every single thing will be adjusted. Now I'm going to make my animation. I'm going to keyframe the beginning. And I'm going to keyframe 20 frames forward. I'm going to go back to the first keyframe that I made. I'm going to change the Y position a bit. Now we should have something that looks like this. However, that is way too slow. I'm going to adjust the spline graph on this one. Now it should look something like this. Now for the final steps, I'm going to go over to the merge node over here, go to the first keyframe, going to keyframe the blend, go 3 frames forward, keyframe the blend again, go back and set the blend to 0. Now we should have something that looks like this. If you want, you could add motion blur to this by going to the transform 2 over here, going to settings and pressing motion blur, set the quality to 10 and you'll have something that looks like this. And if you want, you can add a stop motion effect by pressing this merge, shift space, typing in stop motion, enter, putting the frame repeat on 2. And now you should have something that looks like this. And there you have it, you've just created a good looking card animation. Now please subscribe so you won't miss any new tutorials and thanks for watching.